The slogan of the French Revolution was very popular. You know, equality, liberty, fraternity spread all over the world and stimulated later the revolutions of the world. Okay, let's check next our topic. Napoleon Bonaparte and the French Revolution. Are you ready? Yes. Napoleon Bonaparte was a military and political leader of France. He was also emperor of the French as a Napoleon I. His actions shaped European politics in the early 19th century. After the French Revolution, French had witnessed many social economic reforms. French had to survive Napoleon Bonaparte for a short period. He was a very important person in the history. Napoleon played a very important role in defeating European powers. He captured power in France in 1799. Napoleon captured power in France in 1799. No doubt, he was an autocrat, but he brought many changes and social economic reforms in France. At the time of French Revolution, the French revolutionaries had many dreams, aims and ideas. The reforms of the Napoleon were stimulated by the ideas and aims of the French Revolution. Okay, let's check the important reforms of Napoleon Bonaparte. First very important thing is farmers were made the owners of the land. Farmers were made the owners of the land. You know, in French society had existed three estates. First estate and second estate had enjoyed all privileges and positions. They did not pay tax. Farmers belongs to the third estate. They had faced many problems. They had paid tax. They worked the lands of the first estate and second estate as slaves. They had no any freedom. So after French Revolution, some changes came. Farmers were made the owners of the land. Next very important change is exercised state's control over the clergy. You know, clergy had many freedom. After French Revolution, their positions, their importance lost. Understand? State control came. Other important change is a formed sinking fund with the aim to avoid public debt. Established Bank of France to centralize finance. You know, these two reforms are related to economic. You know, French had faced many financial crises. Understand? To solve these problems, Napoleon brought many reforms after the French Revolution. Established the Bank of France to centralize finance. Both aim is economic development of the France. Economic development of France. Other important point, constructed several roads for transportation. Constructed several roads for transportation. You know, very important. Next one, prepared a new code of law by codifying the existing laws. He brought many changes in the law. You know, they had in France had existed inequality. So after the French Revolution, when the Napoleon came to power, he brought many changes in the laws. He tried to ensure equality. Even though he was an autocrat, he tried to bring some changes. It helped France for the economic development. In France, nationalism strengthened during the regime of Napoleon. The European countries do not like his emergence. They feared. The European countries feared that reforms of Napoleon would spread all over the world. So they decided to work together against Napoleon. They organized themselves under the leadership of England. Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated by European alliance in the Battle of Waterloo. Lost his power in 1815. Napoleon was defeated by the European alliance in the Battle of Waterloo, and lost his power in 1815. Understand? Which year he came to power? 1799. He brought many social economic reforms. He was autocrat, but he tried to bring many changes in Europe. Understand? He was defeated in Battle of Waterloo and lost his power in 1815. Okay? Thank you.